Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Never Lies Poland. I'm going to do a full season 2 review. I know this show came out probably like a week or two ago, maybe even three. Just took me a while to get through it, honestly. Love Never Lies. I'm always going to cover it on the show or on this page, and it's just a new season. It's exactly the same. It's really hard to believe that these people don't come on the show to like try to get famous, or even if their relationship is real at all, or like just because it doesn't. None of these like these people, as soon as they're like broken off, like they split just like season 2, and then like the Spanish version. Couples are there. They split up the couples. There's a villa of doubt. There's a villa of temptation, and they bring singles in to tempt them, they're so easily tempted that it's just I just find it super hard to believe that they didn't come on here either just as fake couples. And then, like, there's even a spot, they have a reunion this year, which I this season, which I really like. But even one of the guys in the reunion said he went on a show after the fact with one of the people that was on this show as a fake relationship. So like, how do they not? How do we know that these people are not in a fake relationship when it starts? Or like, yeah, I mean, it's just, but it's just entertaining to see how like how I mean, honestly, how dumb they are. They'll just do stuff so like willy nilly. And but yeah, so what I'll do, I'll run through the cast real quick. I'll probably just run actually. Um, I think I'll just run through each couple first, and then we could just talk about them because I have like pages and pages of notes because it's a full 8 episode drop. So first off, Amanda and Cornell, they're Amanda 25, Cornell 28. They've been engaged for 2 years. They've been together for 9 years. So that means that she was 16 when they started dating, and he was 19. She doesn't trust him fully. Um, he like I think he works in England or something. He's gone like during the week or something like that, and he's been working abroad for 3 years. Um, they see each other every single weekend. If you're going on this show as being engaged, then this is how you're testing it. Your relationship's never gonna last, like, because you shouldn't be on the show. This should be like for some of the people that have been together for one or 2 years, which we'll get down to in a second. Um, Max and Carolina. Max 22, Carolina 23. Max is messy and lazy. They lived together for a year. They've been in it's a 2 year relationship. He's worried about her. She doesn't feel appreciated. There's a guy that works with Carolina that Max thinks that she like has a thing for, and that actually he actually is one of the singles on for when she's in the temptation portion of the show. And that it's like a right off the get go too. And like we find out that she was lying about some of the things that she told him. It just you can't make it up. This is the one couple. Here's a couple that shouldn't even be on the show at all. Bill and Sandra. Bill 20, Sandra 21. I don't think they've been together that long at all. Bill is apparently a frequent cheater. Why are you with this dude? I don't understand it. She has forgiven him so many times, and like she doesn't know if she's gonna do it again. Yeah, I didn't get this one. I don't think. Why are they on the show? I don't understand it. But you let me know what you think. Camila and Paula. Camila 28, Paula 24. They've been together for 5 years. They lived together for 3 years. Um, he's not about marriage, and she is. So we find out actually later in like when we get closer to the finale, and even on the finale, that he was like thinking he was really thinking about proposing to her before the show. But it's like at that time, it's like, are you just saying that because you're in a shitty situation, like most of these couples are near the end? And I don't know. Camille looks like Boris to me from Goldeneye, the movie, if you've ever seen it, or the game. So you know that's Alan Cumming, if you know who that is. Roxana. Here's another ridiculous one. Roxana, 19, Merrick, 23. She's 19 years old on the show. They need to rebuild their relationship. They shouldn't be on the show then. She's like a photo model, and when we get to the end near the reunion, like he basically says that he thinks that she used this show as a stepping stone to like get famous. I mean, isn't everybody doing that? Yeah, 19 is ridiculous. You shouldn't be on the show. Like, how long you been together? A year, two, maybe two max. At that point, she's 17 and he would be 21. It's just this is weird. I don't know why she's on the show. Um, there's a couple times that I thought her face looked AI a lot. Like, I don't know if it was the makeup or something like that, but yeah, it was. Sometimes I had to double look, double take. Like, what I couldn't tell if that was a real person or not. Paulina and Anya. Paulina 28, Anya 35. This is a lesbian couple. Anya is strictly, I think, has always been with women. This is Paulina's first relationship with a woman. Um, Anya's a jealous person. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that Paulina like still can talk like relationship with guys. Not like a sexual relationship, but just even a friendship relationship. She thinks that a guy in the past will resurface, or a guy will come in and ruin their relationship. I mean, it's funny because they're totally different. They're like so different. It's like you would never think that they'd be together, but they actually have a guy come on to test Paulina when she's in the temptation portion, and that really like drives Anya up a wall. Everybody there thinks that Bill and Sandra are going to be the messiest. Bill. It's also funny that guy in Poland's named Bill. I just found that really weird. Like we have Cornell, we have Carolina, we have Camille, Paula, Roxana with ROK as the Roxanne, and then we have Bill. So I just thought that was really weird. I'm not going to run through totally like some of the stuff of like each lying ceremony because I just don't. The questions are really the big thing is so this guy comes in and I mentioned it a little bit. Christoph for Carolina, the guy that she worked with, he comes in and that was like the tease for the end of episode 2, and she's not happy to see him. I kind of felt bad for this guy because it's that way the way he didn't seem like he was trying to be on here for like anything crazy. He apparently was told that there was like she was like trying to talk to him. She had lied about like them meeting up somewhere, and like he said the entire time that it was planned. She eventually admits that it was planned, and that's kind of like the big hang up for like like an episode or two with Max when he's watching the videos. Uh, but I mean, other than that, there's temptations and things like that. It's like Cornell, the people that are engaged, Cornell and Amanda. Cornell, um, Ivana, he they like he's into her and he's like pursuing her, and then when Amanda's it's her turn to be in the villa of like temptation, she's pursuing another guy, this Merrick dude. I think it's Merrick. Um, Machik, sorry, pursuing Machik, and essentially their relationship crumbles near the end. Let me just fast forward. We'll get right to the let's see. So one of my biggest gripes of the show is the way that they decide the winner. So it's basically who told the truth the most, but they don't tell you how many times who like there was a like. So we find out Amanda and Cornell told the truth the least. They only told the truth 3 times the entire show. Um, Roxanne and Merrick 4 times. Paula and Camille 5 times, and then we had Sandra, Bill, um, Anya and Paulina, and Carolina and Max. They never said the number. We just found out that Anya and Paulina won. So we don't know what the number was. They did tell the truth. I always felt like they were telling the truth a decent amount, but I thought Max and Carolina were also telling the truth a lot. So interesting. I wish that we would know the numbers because I just like to know how many times that the question had to be only be like 10 or 12 times. So if you're I just feel like if that's how you win the game, they could do a better way, I think, in my opinion. It's just kind of it's very anticlimactic. But um I will say the one thing I really liked about this is they had a reunion. But before I get to the reunion, I'm just run through like kind of how where people think because it looked like a lot of the couples were not going to leave together or like they didn't leave on the greatest of terms. Anya and Paulina, I thought they kind of came to a compromise. They had a good conversation. They were going to leave together. Like, I felt good about that. Sandra and Bill, He's hung up on there's apparently like one of her Sandra's questions was, are you having erotic conversations on the internet? And he's hung up on that, but his dude's cheated like a bunch of times. So I thought that was really interesting that he's so hung up on that. Like they don't even remember the things that they did. Paul and Camille, she's there's like these photos that Camille got where he claimed like the question was, did you get nude photos? He said no, it was a lie. He says like, oh, maybe one of them was like he claims they were in like lingerie or bikini or something like that. And she was giving him a hard time, but like I mean, I don't know. I kind of always had a thing that I thought Camille was gay based off of just like some of the stuff that I don't know. He was like really just some of the like he was just really into like I don't know why they were together. They were together as long as they were. He didn't really seem like he was into her at all. So I don't know that it is what it is. Roxanne and Merrick, they decided they need to delete dating apps. I don't know. I don't know why. Like she's 19 years old. I don't know why she was on the show. Amanda and Cornell. So they both agree that they did things that were wrong. Like it's funny that the the couple that was engaged did like the most like kind of crazy stuff, and they both like they were asked a question like, "Do you want to continue the relationship?" Amanda said yes. Cornell said no, but it was a lie. So he's not hopeful on it, and I don't know. They cheated so quickly, or they were like so willing to do something so quickly. I just find that crazy. That's why I don't really have a lot of faith in the show. Like it moves so fast, and it just doesn't make sense how like willy nilly they are about like just being interested in somebody else, like getting so close to somebody, almost kissing somebody like so often when they're in the temptation village. Just kind of crazy to me. Caroline and Max, they're willing to forgive each other. Um, they were just fighting about certain things like the trust. There was a trust issue and like just like things going on at home, very fixable. But the reunion, I'm glad they had the reunion because it's nice to see where people are currently. I'm not really totally sure when it was filmed based off of the like compared to when it was released. Like, was it filmed like when they first? I just don't know. These foreign shows, I don't really know a ton about. I'm just kind of watching it. It pops up on my Netflix. It's trash TV. I'm gonna watch it. So Maya, the host, she asked everyone, "Hey, like the first question when we go to each couple, are they still together?" So this is the stuff we want to know. Anya and Paulina, the winners, they are still together. They live together now. They are. The other thing about this cast is they're like pretty close with each other, which is kind of nice. Like they're hanging out, like going out. They're friends. Some of them lived with each other. It's good to know that kind of information. Like after because they just disappear and you don't know anything about it. So it's good to get an update. Bill and Sandra, they are not together. They took a 4 month break, tried again, didn't work out. Um, this is what I was saying. He went on the show with the girl that he was his like temptation when he was in the temptation villa. And Sandra's like pissed because she just the way it all went down, she didn't know some of the information. Um, he tried a relationship with this girl to I think it's like Alexia or Alicia, and they go on a show together. They fake the relationship, so that's why it's like they're faking a relationship on another show. Are they faking these relationships on this show? Like I just thought that was. I'm surprised to let him say that. Sandra also lives with Paul and Camille. So, oh, wait till we get to that. Paul and Camille live together, not together. Super weird. He has a new girlfriend. She's single. The girlfriend is friends with Paulina or friends with Paula. Um, it's just a weird situation. I don't know. Um, Carolina and Max, they're still together. Um, they both blocked Christoph. Said they needed the show to survive. Good for them. I mean, I can see them working. Roxanne and Merrick. So this is probably one of the ones that had more like drama on it. They said it was both. It was hard to come to the show and they come to the reunion. They didn't even try to work it out. The show was just dead. She deaded it immediately. She didn't even try to talk to him. He felt exploited. She blocked him. Um, and that's when he was like, I think you came on the show to get famous. Like she's like, I already was like a photo model. Like I don't know what you're talking about. They have like she had a birthday party, like she wasn't even given the time of day to talk to him. And then a lot of the girls were chiming in and being like, yeah, you should have given him a chance, you should have done this. So it doesn't sound like, I don't know, I wonder if they're not really talking to her. She never was really in the I see these people, I'm having fun with these people. So yeah, that one didn't work out. Merrick's really good friends with Amanda, and they're good stuff. Amanda and Cornell, they are not together at all. Um, they broke. So that means they broke off the engagement. Amanda apparently dated Machek after the show, which is just crazy. Like, um, Cornell kissed Ivana. Amanda keeps saying that she's jealous of Ivana and like compares herself to her. And like when they actually bring out Ivana and Machek on the show, Amanda didn't like it. She hadn't seen her before. Same with Cornell to Machek. It was very. I thought it was they weren't yelling at each other. I thought they handled it pretty well. It was like more civil than I thought it was going to be. Um, Amanda was also talking to Dominic. That's somebody that was I think Sandra's temptation when she was in the villa. So they had like a mini situationship. That didn't go anywhere either. Um, and yeah, then they had like a little video at the end, like showing them all being friends, and it's just an interesting show. I don't know how like America. I'd like to see an American version of it, but I wonder if it just never would make it because it just seems there's just so many stupid things. Like the money doesn't seem to matter. Like they could have won up to 200,000 lattes, and I think they ended the final number was like only like 120, 124. So like you buy all these videos, these premium videos, you lose money when you lie. Just yeah, I don't know. It's a fun show to watch, but it's just I don't know how it would translate in America. As much as I'd love to see it, I think it'd be fun to watch. It'd be like very interested to see how it would translate. I think it'd be a lot more because they just the willingness to cheat so easily over there. I just find that really hard to believe. And if you see that in America, I just that to me sounds like sketchy. Like you're really not really in a relationship. Like if you're engaged, you go and hook up with somebody in the like within a week. I just think that's crazy, crazy. But yeah, make sure to check out all of our other stuff. I think the next I don't know when I'm actually going to drop this, but I will have it out this week at some point, obviously, because you'll be seeing it. But this week we have Bachelor, we have Farmer Wants a Wife. I don't know if Survivor's this week. It might be. I have my Love and Hip Hops. Traitors US is almost done, but I think we have like 2 weeks more of that. Ready to Love. Tons of shows. Vanderpump Rules, Summer House, tons of stuff, tons of stuff. We always have something going on. So make sure to check that out. Drop a comment if you have another show suggestion, and just let me know what you think of the season. And if you'd watch any of the other ones, because it's just great foreign international trash TV, reality TV. So I'll always be here. If they have another season of this or Spanish or another iteration or country, I will definitely check it out. But I want to say thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.